The run card is where you can collect and review data in your lab report. Click on the name of the run card to edit it. In this investigation, I'm first going to be testing the barometric pressure inside a syringe at a volume of 150 milliliters. So I'm going to add that to the title of this run card. I can begin collecting data by clicking on the green Collect Data button and then connecting my Pocket Lab to my lab report. I'll then be streaming data in real time into my lab report. I can change the graph that I'm measuring. So here I'm measuring acceleration. I need to change that to barometric pressure. And now I'm streaming barometric pressure data into my lab report. Notice in my run card, I have no trials. So I need to click record to begin recording a data trial. I'm now changing the volume of my syringe to 150 milliliters and measuring the air pressure inside of the syringe. I click stop and then click the upload button to add the trial to my run card. That data is now saved in trial 1 on my run card. I click the view trial button, and now I can look at the saved data that I just recorded and review it. I can clear the data out of the data collection area to begin recording my second trial. I click record, and now I'm recording trial 2. I then click stop and upload. And now in my run card, I have 2 trials, trial 1 and trial 2. I can clear the data collection area again and begin recording a third trial. For this experiment, I'm going to do 3 trials at every volume that I test in the syringe. I click stop and upload again. And now I have 3 trials in my run card. Each trial, I measured the air pressure inside a syringe at a volume of 150 milliliters. I can go back and review any of those trials at any point. I can add an observation by clicking on the observation section or a note about the trials that I just did. Here I'm adding a quick note to explain how I used my Pocket Lab and the syringe to get the data that I recorded. Each trial has a section called Trial Results and Trial Notes. I can review trials and find important pieces of data from the trial and enter those into the Trial Results section. For these trials, I'm going to find the average air pressure inside the syringe when I was holding the syringe at 150 milliliters. By clicking the edit icon, I can now enter data into my trial results, and I can add notes explaining how I found the results. You want to enter whatever data you think is important to the experiment into the trial results section. I'll then repeat that process for trials 2 and 3. So now I have trial results for trial 1, 2, and trial 3 in my run card. You can add another run card if you want to test something different. So here, I'm going to test the barometric pressure now at 100 milliliters to see how the results change. I repeat the same process that I did before. I measure barometric pressure. I record 3 trials, but this time, I'm decreasing the volume inside the syringe to 100 milliliters. Here are my 3 trials after I've entered in the trial results for all 3. I can now go back and view all the trials from run card 2 and all the trials from run card 1. I can compare those results to answer my investigation question.